We all find ourselves asking those really fundamental questions sometimes, don't we? Like, how did we actually get here? What was going on before everything we think we know?
Exactly, those deep history questions.
And it's thinking about that stuff that leads to, well, some frankly astonishing discoveries. Today, we're doing a deep dive into a new find from Petra in Jordan. You know, the amazing city carved from stone.
Right, and this isn't just another find.
Uh,
This one, it could genuinely reshape our whole picture of the human past. So our mission today is really to unpack this discovery. Look at what makes it so unique.
and figure out the implications, right, because they sound huge.
Massive implications for how we view our history, yeah. We're going to, I think, challenge some long-held ideas here.
Okay, let's get into it then. What exactly was found? This is the first time using new tech they've spotted this, yeah?
That's right. It's this huge structure in Petra, a monumental platform. Think maybe half the size of a football field.
Wow.
But wait, twice as wide. The scale is just enormous for Petra.
And nothing like it has been seen there before.
Nothing. It's a complete one-off, totally unique architecturally for the area.
Okay, where is it located?
It's about half a mile south of the main city center. And interestingly, it's the second biggest elevated structure they know of there, after the famous monastery.
So visually, what are we talking about? A big flat area?
Essentially, yeah. An enormous open platform. It looks like it had a relatively small building on top, and you approached it via this grand, really imposing facade, clearly meant to impress.
And the tech made this possible. Seeing something hidden.
Yeah, that's the fascinating part. Drones, satellites, specifically things like LiDAR. That's light detection and ranging.
Right, LiDAR. It sort of maps the ground in 3D.
Exactly. Lets researchers see these incredibly detailed terrain maps, even through trees or, shallow dirt. It picks up faint outlines of old buildings you just walk right over otherwise.
So you get this bird's eye view that connects the dots.
Precisely. It helps us see how monuments related to each other, gives clues about age, maybe function, but we should be clear.
It doesn't tell us everything.
No. Just like, say, the pyramids or the Easter Island statues. We can see what they are, but the exact why. Sometimes that just remains a mystery. Technology is powerful, but it has limits.
Okay, so speaking of age, this is where it gets really wild from what I read.
Oh, yeah. This is the mind-bending part. The research hints this could be one of the oldest monuments, well, anywhere on Earth.
How old are we talking? Ballpark.
We're potentially looking at hundreds of thousands of years.
Hundreds of thousands, not thousands.
Hundreds. It's a staggering number. Completely changes the game if it holds up.
So, I mean, what does that mean, if that age is right?
Well, it connects to this bigger picture, doesn't it? It's like another footprint suggesting that the human race, or, well, some form of intelligent life, is much older and more capable than our standard history books tell us.
It just pushes everything back.
Oh.
Way back.
Hugely. It forces a total rethink of those periods we usually think of as, primitive, simple tools, small groups, not monumental construction.
And the source mentions something about Petra itself hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, there's this suggestion, or speculation really, that Petra might be part of a much larger complex, a massive city hiding in plain sight. And maybe it was hit by some ancient cataclysm.
Like a flood.
Or an earthquake.
Something like that. A massive geological event, perhaps. The problem is, we have zero documents from this culture. No written records that old.
So the reasons for building something this huge, completely lost.
Utterly unknown. Adds another layer to the whole enigma,
It really makes you think, though, these profound questions. If people or someone could build like this hundreds of thousands of years ago, what does that say about their technology, their society, their consciousness even?
Right. What were they capable of?
And maybe, how arrogant are we, sort of, to assume that we're the only intelligent civilization that's ever been on this planet? It certainly stretches the imagination about the deep past, doesn't it? Fundamentally, this Petra discovery, it really forces us to rethink those neat timelines we have.
And maybe how advanced ancient people really were.
The potential sophistication, yeah. Or even prompts us to maybe consider other possibilities. Other intelligent societies lost to time. It opens up the discussion.
Absolutely. And it reminds me, that quote, something like, "The ways by which we arrive at knowledge are hardly less wonderful than the discovery of these things themselves."
That's a good way to put it. The journey of finding out is part of the wonder.
Right. This whole process, this journey into our past, it demands that we keep reevaluating what we think we know. Maybe that's the biggest takeaway here. Just Humility, keep digging, keep questioning, keep learning.